Gunnar Solskjaer says players' agents already in touch about signing for Man United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has revealed a large number of agents have been in contact with Manchester United to try and get their players a move to Old Trafford this summer. Solskjaer was appointed as permanent manager on a 3-year deal on Thursday after leading the club to 14 wins from his 19 matches in charge since becoming caretaker manager in December. The Norwegian is now turning his attentions towards improving his squad this summer. We have been discussing how to move the club forward. That does not mean X amount of money or X amount of players, Solskjaer said. We have sat down and discussed, but now it is easier to be clear about what we need to do because we will do some business in this window. There have been so many players that have been written about that we have been interested, and there have been so many players' agents that have been in touch with our administration that they want to come here. When we decide what we have to do, hopefully we will get them by preseason. United are 5th in the Premier League table, 2 points adrift of Arsenal and 4th and 3 behind 3rd place Tottenham with 8 matches remaining. Solskjaer has also led United to the last 8 of the Champions League.They will host Barcelona in the first leg of their quarter-final tie on April 10. Finishing in the top 4 or winning the Champions League would qualify United for Europe's flagship tournament again next season, but Solskjaer's side have plenty of work to do to secure either. He admits the lure of playing in the Champions League will be attractive to prospective signings, but believes United can attract the best players regardless of what happens over the final 2 months of the season. Of course, the lure of the Champions League is important for us. It might be important for some players, Solskjaer said. But to play for Man United, if you sign a contract for 4 or 5 years, you are going to be playing in the Champions League. We are now in a great positon to get into the Champions League, but that is not decided until April 12. We need to get going before then with talks about players and with players.Who is going to stay here. United have 3 established players who are out of contract with the club this summer, under Herrera, Juan and Antonio Valencia. The club have also been in negotiations over a contract extension for goalkeeper David de Gea, who is out of contract after next season. Solskjaer is hopeful his appointment provides greater clarity on the club's direction, and that will help convince players to commit themselves to United. Of course, knowing who the manager will be next season is helpful for any player to decide where he wants to play, Solskjaer said. We have got a couple of players we are in talks with, and hopefully we can get their futures sorted.